Hey, so if you're trying to break into quality assurance, you've probably hit that classic wall, right? You need experience to get a job, but you need a job to get experience. It's a classic catch-22. Well, today, we're going to solve that. We're going to break down exactly how you can build your first manual testing project and really prove what you can do. I mean, you've read the books, you've watched the tutorials, you get the concepts, but there's this huge gap between knowing the theory and actually, testing a real app. So how do you bridge that gap? How do you show you've got what it takes? Well, the answer is hands-on projects. It's your sandbox, your personal training ground, and your portfolio piece all rolled into one. So in this explainer, we're going to walk you through that whole journey, from the ideas in your head to real-world practice. Okay, so let's kick things off with why this is so important, especially right now. Software is getting ridiculously complex. You might even think automation is just taking over everything. But honestly, the need for a skilled human tester has never been bigger. And this is where it gets really interesting, because this slide shows you exactly where automation just can't keep up. Things like validating the user experience. Does the app feel good to use? Or exploring an app with your own intuition, spotting a weird visual glitch. That's something that needs a human eye and some real critical thinking. This is where you, as a manual tester, are going to bring so much value. And this quote, it just nails the ultimate goal. It's not really about just finding bugs. It's about making sure the software delivers on its promise, that it creates a genuinely good experience for the person using it. That is the heart of quality assurance. Okay, so before you dive right in, you need a game plan. Let's go over the essential checklist, the stuff you'll need to get ready for a successful first project. Think of this as your project's blueprint. Your test plan is your map. Your environment, that's your workshop. And your test cases, those are your tools. Having this structure in place before you even start clicking around is what separates the pros from the amateurs. Seriously, solid prep is the secret sauce. All right, now for the best part, what you're really going to get out of this. Let's look at how a project takes what you know and turns it into the exact skills that employers are desperate for. I love this slide because it shows the real transformation. It's one thing to read about what a bug report is. It's a whole other thing to write one that's so clear and actionable that a developer can fix the issue without sending you a dozen questions. Now that is a tangible, valuable skill. At its heart, testing is really just problem solving. You're not just a robot following a script. You're more like a detective. You're analyzing clues, sniffing out risks, and digging deep to find the root cause of an issue. That analytical mindset is absolutely priceless. And don't forget, testing is a team sport. You're the critical link between the user, the developer, and the business folks. Being able to communicate what you found clearly and effectively is just as important as any technical skill you have. Okay, you're prepped, you know the skills you're going to build. Now let's get to the fun part. We've got 2 awesome project ideas you can literally start today. First up, project number 1. This one dives right into a super relevant topic in today's world. That partnership between manual and automated testing. The whole idea here is to see how automated scripts and your own manual checks can work together to create a product that's truly polished, covering all the bases. So this project is all about finding what automation often misses, that human element. Your goal is to test an app, maybe a popular e-commerce site or social media app, and focus specifically on its usability. Ask yourself, is the checkout process actually easy, or is it a pain? Is the design clean and simple to navigate? By documenting these kinds of user experience issues, you'll learn how to find those critical gaps that scripts just can't see, and you'll prove the unique value you bring to the table. Okay, project number 2. This one gets back to a skill that is absolutely fundamental for any great tester: deep requirement analysis. Yeah, it's all about starting at square one. Truly understanding what the software is supposed to do before you write a single test case. Look, a tester who deeply understands the requirements is like a project's secret weapon. For this project, you could find an open source application and just dig into its documentation. Your goal is to create a set of test cases based only on those requirements. This teaches you how to analyze documents, how to ask the right questions, and how to design tests that are laser-focused on what actually matters. So these beginner projects, they're your launch pad. Once you master the basics, a whole new world of advanced testing just opens right up for you. And this timeline lays it all out perfectly. You start here with these projects, building a solid foundation. From there, you can start specializing in really complex, high-demand areas like security or IoT testing. And eventually, you'll be applying your skills to massive, real-world systems. It all starts with that one first project. So, there you have it. The path from learner to practitioner is really paved with hands-on experience. Your first project isn't just a task, it's the beginning of your career. The only question left is, what are you going to choose to build and break first?